Peace. Peace to the divine infinite consciousness, yo. Peace to the family. Yo, this broadcast right here is about, the conscious community being persuaded to involve themselves in a grand opera illusion. Yeah, we gotta understand it, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. And I'm talking about the young Pharoh and the Natureboy situation. You gotta address it because it's running rampant and people are just easily to point the finger, you know what I mean, at a narcissistic situation. Now let me tell you, how would you feel if I told you that we is all narcissistic? Oh, all of us have narcissistic traits. Let me say that, man. What if I tell your ass that we all got narcissistic traits if we ain't just full-blown narcissistic personality disorders? See, it's easy to throw the word out. See, a narcissistic trait is something that you do. A narcissist is what you are. You can either be a borderline personality disorder with narcissistic traits. It's like dealing with astrology. It's like having your sun in Taurus and your moon in whatever, Gemini or something. That's how that play out. So before you just so quick to throw the hand and shit like that, sit back and acknowledge it in yourself, because this is what the God body supernatural healing is about. This is what it's truly about. Acknowledging the situation that you see, that you can able to point your finger to, and being able to see that same situation within your own being and correcting it. See, those people, we call them the Carbon Nation, you know what I'm saying? Those beings, like I say, they found, yep, that's a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a reason for them. That's the reason now. They found out what we had to experience in ourselves. They did it, though. They thought they were just going to the jungle, and then that's just what it was. True, and it ended up turning out to be what it's really about. The cluster B personality disorder. Part of thine self. So, when you're dealing with the young Pharoh and the Natureboy situation, and you in the laughing matter, no, you're supposed to deal with the situation in the learning matter. How he's able to expose, so we can be able to learn and diagnose this for our own selves and in our own beings, and protect our daughters and protect our sons. Sons shouldn't even be getting married in the early age anyways, you know what I mean? So this is a very crucial thing that you need to master within yourself in order to ascend here on this plane, to be able to exist together, to coexist together. That's the only reason why we ain't gonna coexist together. In some form or fashion, if we was all together, somebody gonna find a way to police and call the authorities from outside of our cipher, which nothing should be existing. It should be an illusion, because the truth exists in our cipher, with video or music or whatever the fuck. And so, this is, when you're dealing with narcissism, we're dealing with a cluster B personality disorder, man. We're dealing with sociopath or a psychopath. We're dealing with, and psychopaths don't necessarily have to be bad shit. You know what I'm saying? They just handle things a little different. They consider you theirs, though. They'll take care of your ass. They make sure you will be good. You fuck with. See, a narcissist is an understatement, nigga. Let's keep it real, man. A narcissist is an understatement, nigga. A full-blown psychopath is that motherfucker, me. I'm telling you. Because he can have narcissists. He is a narcissist, for sure, a psychopath. But a narcissist cannot be a psychopath. That's why a psychopath can always beat a narcissist at their shit. Unless a narcissist just got some kind of psychopathic tendencies. some kind of perfected tendencies. But if you're a psychopath, I mean like diligently cold with some shit like just shit like that. It's psychopathic, nigga. You be like, nigga, I wish a nigga would, nigga. That's psychopathic. To want to catch a motherfucker in the eye. Like, oh, hell no. Psychopath. Not necessarily a bad thing. Because you need them. And this gravity civilization used them against you. That's why they consider you theirs. So, we all in this mud together. We here. We here. And the only way we gonna master it, eating right, eating light, getting the right sunlight, because that's our weapon. We'll build on that later. Being in the right environment, eating the right foods, like I said, drinking the right water, getting the right wind, shit like that. Getting the right sights and visuals inside of your body to produce those natural serotonin chemicals all up in you, like, That's what it do. You gotta get the visuals, man. You gotta be like, just look. You just have a euphoric feeling just by looking. It gives you a glimpse of the Most High self on the inside of you, who you really is. That's why the Most High is the most calming, most funniest, most sexiest, most orgasmic, all of that. You won't be able to gaze upon it unless you raise your vibration here, and it takes a while. So don't worry about it, it's cool. It takes a while like that, but it's enough. You know, so yeah, if you're growing your hair, grow your hair. Eat right with it. And so, or you eat this, if you got that 9-ether. So yeah, and to not release if you're a man. Woman can release with you all day, you know what I'm saying? If you don't release as a man, you'll see. You'll see with your own real divine eye. You'll be able to understand who you truly, truly, truly are. Who they are. I mean, you know who you are, so. So with that situation, dealing with the brother polite, to expose him, you think Pharoh busting on that ass, on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Brother jumpers is coming at you, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe y'all doing. I think what is polite, an 80s baby? I'm sitting there like, man, dude, why y'all? What the fuck, man? I mean, I've been around brothers that wanted to sell some shit. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to sell something about themselves. The whales, like, come get into this. We're gonna be super rich, but we're still in their world, nigga. Did you understand that shit? What part of the Bible you don't understand about destruction and brimstone and shit, man? That's supposed to happen. And it's basically happening in California. You just gotta do the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Everything is like burning up, but it's not the grass. They're using microwaves and shit. Burning up cars and aluminum and shit. Houses of the home of Hollywood. I am holding the hell out this goddamn mango, like, oh, cause this bubble gonna be good. Let me put them down though. But Hollywood. The trick, Hollywood is a wood, supposed to be a wood of illusion. So trickery and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the witch used that shit or not, but you know, but the Hollywood. See? When you're newborn, you can get all this boom, 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 we pass this shit down. That's how it is. Word of born. Word of mouth part of yourself. You know, I'm like word of born, you know what I'm saying? Through word of mouth, nigga. Alright, when I say nigga, I mean ancient knock. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make the rocks talk real soon on these knockers. real soon we gonna make the rocks talk. And we gonna give them the double buy. Show them the buy. The double buy. Hey, I ain't even tripping, man. I ain't even have to show them my talent, man. Most I sat back and let me just sit back for myself. Went to a nice deep rest and sleep. Talked to my most high self when I was young. You know what I mean? But I already know I was the most versatile and even at the time, most dominant athlete. Nigga, I ain't give a fuck boxing. Let's see. See how fast that jab is, nigga. Look. Oh, nigga, look. Oh. You got to slow it down. Can't even see it. Oh man, that's bad. Oh, it's cold. Left hooks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Basketball. Look at that fake. Nigga, that's cold. You know, my arms ain't long, so I'm like, I got that football. Like, all right, get the fuck back, man. Get the fuck back, all right? So, you know, you already know. What's the fifth? Track, man. Track. Run faster than a motherfucker on your ass. Police couldn't even catch me. They had to pull out the fucking baton. Still ain't gonna do that. I'm telling you, man. Come on. So, but now they shooting niggas, so it's like, oh, shit. And even if you stand, it's like, oh, shit. Set the break out and be like the Wild Wild West and shit. You be like, nigga, be like, free my nigga dead be like, like this nigga right. Are they gonna be that quick? I don't know. You may not be ready for that shit. They probably think you gonna put your hands up. I don't know. Shit like that happens to us. It happened to the best of us. I don't want to say nothing like that in a bad way, but not on either shit. So anyhow, it's really important for us to sustain from releasing and self-equality in order to build your chi. Like, boom, to build it. And when you do that, you master certain things about your being, and then you start seeing why the woman looks at you a certain way. Why they know who you really are subconsciously. They do know this. They do know this. I mean, if you have the truth is in self-equality, man, she wants you to joke that shit. Like, damn, nigga. I mean, I ain't want to joke, but it's just to look like just the man and shit. But, you know, that's just nature, and it's not like a bad thing. You're not doing it, but, you know, it's just, she's multi-orgasmic, man. You made what you call it, too, just by looking at it, like, oh, shit. But that's where your mind got to be strong, though. And I told you, you're doing the Kegels, man. But anyways, those are other videos. But strengthen the temple. You got different parts of your temple that you can go to. You got your creative temple, your writing temple, like, you know what I'm saying? You got your beat temple, like, you know what I'm saying? You got your what? You going out, your whatever temple you just meditating. You got your martial arts and shit. You're like, okay, you know, shit like that, man. You know, so it's all these temples you can go into. You know what I mean? And just find out different compartments about yourself. So with that being said, I'ma say this: peace, more love, subscribe, and make sure to do the knowledge of the cluster B personality. All right. So, peace.